Hello, my lovely Cancerians, and a warm welcome to your 2022-23 horoscope forecast. Yet another intense year awaits us because we have got the Pluto return of the United States starting in February. And Pluto is all about transformation and rebirth. It's all about stripping away. It's about revealing corruption and secrets and lies and allowing something new and hopefully much, much better to be reborn. And the question is that this happens on a global level here, but also on a personal level, lovely Cancerians. What in you needs to die, needs to go, to make way for something amazing, to be reinvented, a new birth for you is possible this year. Now we start out the year with Venus already retrograde until the end of January, here in your relationship area, joined there by Pluto. So Venus rules your finances and your relationships. And when Venus is retrograde, it's a time to be thinking very deeply about relationships, to be thinking about your needs, what you want, whether there's been some changes. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself as far as relationships have been concerned, and also your inner being. You've been working on opening your heart, on trusting more. You've done a lot here, lovely Cancerians. And this Venus retrograde, it can bring somebody from your past back into your life. It can bring a big healing. And it can also give you an opportunity to reset your relationships at a higher level. So that could be with an existing relationship or with a new romance, something new coming in. Keep in mind that when Venus is retrograde, it's not the best time for getting into a new relationship. But it is a good time for thinking about your relationships, reevaluating them, and then moving forward by the end of January. If you do get into a relationship, don't get worried about it, but just don't make big firm promises and commitments until this Venus retrograde is well gone, let's say by the middle of February. Now on April the 30th, we have got a solar eclipse happening here in your 11th house. The eclipse is going to be very much between the 11th and the 5th houses for you this year, lovely Cancerians. So a new moon solar eclipse here brings the possibility of new friendships, new connections, a new community that you may wish to be involved with. It's an opportunity for some new dreams, new wishes. What do you want for yourself and for the wider community, for those that you love and for the rest of humanity? Because we've got to learn to love one another. That is what we must move towards, away from the ego. Once all the basic needs are met, we have to move to something higher. And these eclipses are going to push you this year, lovely Cancerians, to create those soul kinds of relationships, those relationships that are deep, bone deep, with people that you resonate on at a profound level, and people that you want to play with and work with and do things with. Now, on May the 11th, we've got Jupiter changing sign and going into your 10th house, where it will stay until the end of October. On December 21st, it will go back again, but until the end of October. So here, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, the planet of wealth, of abundance, of wisdom, of learning, in your 10th house. So this is a time really to begin to take some more risks, lovely Cancerians. Sometimes you play it pretty safe, or cautiously, shall we say. And this Jupiter is saying, hey, make some new dreams, create some new connections. Create a new direction for yourself in your career if you have one, but generally in your life. What do you want to expand into? What do you want to learn? And what can you apply and bring your leadership skills into the world now? Because you're needed. This is a hugely transformational time, and your leadership cardinal energy is needed. And Jupiter in the cardinal sign of Aries will push you beyond your normal limits and encourage you to reach out, to step out to new people, new possibilities, new learnings. It's very exciting. Now, on May the 16th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening in this 5th house, shining a light on your creativity, shining a light maybe on having your own business, growing a business, shining a light on you remembering to have fun and joy, to bring out that child within you to play. It's wonderful for entertainment, for being entertained. It's a very uplifting place. And with it being a lunar eclipse, you may need to see the things that you're doing that are not uplifting so that you can correct and create things that are inspiring and do make you feel good. Now, between September and November, Uranus and Saturn get very close again. They're very close last year, exact conjunctions in this last year, and now September to November, really very close. So Saturn in your 8th to your 11th house. So we're probably going to see a lot more polarity, issues around old structures coming down, new things coming up, a bit of chaos in between. So which old structures in your life do you need to leave behind to make way for something new that's freer, that's more liberated and more authentic? On October the 25th, we've got a solar eclipse happening here, and on November the 8th, a lunar eclipse here. So we get this interchange of the solar energy and the lunar energy in your 5th to 11th houses. So you're going to have to trust your intuition, your knowing, your lunar energy, and at the same time take some actions as far as friendships are concerned. New friendships, new possibilities, new networks, new creativity coming from you, new possibilities, excitements, playfulness, fun, joy, children. It's exciting. And it's important to galvanize all that creativity inside of you, because you are very creative, lovely Cancerians. It's just a matter of facing confidence issues sometimes and saying, well, I'm going to fake it till I make it. And off I go, because this is something I love and I'm going to share it anyway. Now, very importantly, October the 31st, we have got Mars will be going retrograde until the middle of January. So that's 2.5 months retrograde here in your 12th house. So Mars retrograde. Mars likes to go forwards, doesn't like to go backwards. Yeah, it's like putting a car in reverse. Yeah, it's not so comfortable for most people. So you're putting your car into reverse mode. You're looking at your life now and you're not taking action, but you're thinking about things. You're tuning in with the unseen forces, the source energy. It's a great time for rekindling any interest that you've got in the healing field, in energy medicine, in the mystical areas, in esoteric, in metaphysics, astrology, numerology, past lives, you name it. All of this may be reignited for you during the Mars retrograde. So we end the year, if you like, in a time where those who are desperately taking action and doing this and that and the other may find that nothing's coming from it. They're getting more frustrated. But for those like you who can just tune in, especially on the emotional level, and meditate, be in nature, be quiet, be peaceful, live in silence and in presence, you will receive all the guidance you need And you'll know where you need to be, where you need to go, who you need to be with, what you need to do. It will just be rolling out easily in front of you. Just have to trust it. So there you have it. Jupiter on on October the 29th goes briefly back into this 9th house. So an opportunity for new beginnings with learning. You might be studying something new. You might be publishing something, and you might be teaching something. Then on the 21st of December, finally goes back into the 10th, where you may then be developing more of the ideas that you've had and really taking them out into the world. So there you have it, my lovely Cancerians. I thank you very much for liking the video, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.